Hey, welcome back to the Life of Freedom YouTube channel. My name is Salvador Brigman. If it's your first time coming here on this channel, we'd like to talk about freedom, and particularly how do you create more freedom in your life. And I think that there's so many ways to go about doing that, but one of the ways when it comes to freedom of your career and the opportunities that are there. And coaching is one of the most, in my opinion, freeing career choices that you can have, where you can literally work anywhere. You can work from your laptop. All you need is a telephone to be able to have powerful, impactful coaching calls with people around the world. So today I want to talk about, from my own experience being a coach, do you need to have a college degree, or do you need to have a certification, or you need to have an advanced degree in order to become a coach nowadays, specifically a business coach? That's really the question that I want to answer on today's YouTube video. So can you become a business coach even if you don't have a degree, a certification, an advanced degree, or something like that? So the quick answer to this is that 100% yes. You do not need the prerequisites of having a degree, a certification, or an advanced degree in order to become a business coach. However, there are prerequisites. There are things you're gonna have to do in order to convey your value to clients. So first of all, for me, I became a business coach, I'd say around 2014, 2015. I started doing business coaching with my own business. I do a blog, I do a YouTube channel, I do a podcast, a whole other YouTube channel has 30,000 subscribers or more than that by now. This is basically business coaching for entrepreneurs and for people doing e-commerce style businesses, right? So for me, I didn't have any kind of degree in business when I was getting started. I did an econ degree, but I literally declared that like the last year, right? When it comes to my school. So I didn't find necessarily like traditional education to be very helpful, but I am very self-taught. So I've always been about listening to audiobooks, reading books, going to seminars, right? Going to workshops, taking courses, this kind of stuff. I try to turn my life into a learning center. Try to just learn as much as I can about a subject that I'm trying to master. Even if that's something new, and it does get harder as you get older to master new subjects, but still, you can plow into it. It's literally like nothing else. So the first thing you should take away is that if you do want to become a business coach, you want to become a coach of any kind, there are prerequisites. So the first prerequisite is that you have to prove to your potential students or your potential clients, your prospects, we call it in sales, your prospects, you have to prove that you know what you're talking about, okay? If you don't prove that, then you have zero credibility, as you say. So how do you prove that? How do you do that? There are a lot of different ways in which you can do it. First, let's talk about the formats, right? So you could do this one-on-one with a free coaching call. And I talk about this actually in my business coaching program, right? My elite business coaching program, where I'm sharing you all the processes that I use as a coach. So one of the things I say is that you can do free coaching calls. Really easy way to start marketing your business, right? And the free coaching calls not only have the purpose of identifying the problems that a client might be suffering that they might hire you for, but also they prove you know what you're talking about, right? You have the ability to tell someone all the expertise, the things that they're missing out on, right? That huge opportunity that you are aware of that maybe they aren't, or the things that you know that you can help them with that they don't have access to. So first of all, like you could do individual calls in order to prove this. You could also do this on a larger scale. So you could do this, for example, in a workshop setting, a free workshop, a free seminar. You could also do this online when it comes to YouTube videos or podcasts, the way that I do, right? Or books or blogs. I've written 10 books, right? And 4 in my actual industry when it comes to being a coach. So there are so many ways in which you can showcase your knowledge, but a prerequisite to being a business coach, particularly if no one knows who the heck you are, which was the case of me, you gotta prove that you know your stuff, and you gotta do it in some way. The second prerequisite is that, and also like if you don't know it, learn it and then become a coach, right? The second is you have to show that you can cause a result in someone's life. Now, it'd be amazing if you just have all this knowledge in your head, right? You're like a professor and you're just so smart and you got all these ideas, you got all this knowledge and research and stuff. But if you aren't able to help someone with that knowledge, it's kind of meaningless. It's basically potential energy, right? We talk about, knowledge is power. Well, really it's potential power. So you have to prove to someone, a prospect or a potential client, that what you know can help them, that what you know can cause a result, can get them from point A to point B faster. You can do it effectively, right? You can motivate them to take action. You can address some of those roadblocks that have been holding them back. So if you haven't yet, obviously go and check out some of my other videos on coaching rates, how to start a coaching business, like all that kind of stuff. But one of the things that I commonly talk about is the fact that you need to cause a transformation to occur. And that's really where you make your money. It's like, can you get someone to go from point A to point B faster? And sometimes it's based on what you know, the knowledge that you have. Other times it's based on kindling insights within them through Socratic methods. Like, so for example, asking the right questions, drawing their attention to the right things, seeing and really examining their belief systems, the things that are kind of our foundation as a coach that I talk about in my coaching course. These are the things that you need to do to cause a transformation to happen. So if you prove to someone, if you show someone or walk them through this even on a free call, that you can do this, you have the knowledge, and you also have the skills enabled to get them from point A to point B through your coaching sessions, and there's value there, and that by investing in you, they're speeding up the process. It's like a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer, you know? So that would be my answer, is that you don't need those formal educational requirements. In some cases, they are helpful depending on your industry as a coach. And sometimes like formal business training also is useful. At a certain point in time when you're building your business, you're probably gonna explore formal business training, even if that's just like organizational, boring, administrative processes and that kind of stuff. But it's no way a prerequisite for anyone out there just starting a coaching business. So you have no excuse, my friend. You got no excuse. Go and check out, if you are interested, learning more about the step-by-step process to getting this set up for being a business coach, really building this out as a career. If you want to be a career coach, you want to do this, 9 to 5, you want this to be your job, go and check out the course that I got out down below. You can learn more about this. This is also brand spanking new. Put this together, tons of useful tricks, modules, tools that you can use, technological devices, also different kinds of things that I draw on in order to have a more powerful impact with my coaching students. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Go and check it out down below. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.